Hi everybody, we're going to do a bit of grammar now, and we're going to look at different sentences and ways we can write to make our writing a little bit more unique and a bit more interesting. And we're going to explore the use of adjectives within 3-ed sentences. Now have a think of this suffix ed. What do we know about words that end in ed? Jumped, sprinted. Well done. Normally they're in past tense. And what we can do is, and this might be really good for our stories and our narratives as well, if we're writing in past tense, if we use a 3-ed sentence, it adds a lot of variation within our writing. So let's have a look. So 3-ed sentences are sentences that begin with 3 relevant adjectives which end in ed. Ed sentences are used to make our sentences more interesting and exciting, as we've said, and each adjective in the sentence is separated with a comma to ensure that the sentences make sense. So frightened, terrified, exhausted. The princess ran for home. Now we wouldn't use these too much. We would use these, they're a good way to start a paragraph. It's a good way to start a new idea, but this isn't something we're not going to be having every sentence like this. It's just a useful tool to have in our arsenal that we can use whenever we need to. So here we go. Something, something, something. They left the circus. So think about the sorts of feelings you might feel, or maybe think about the sorts of feelings when you're going into a circus or when you're coming out. Have they had a good time, or are they wishing they didn't want to leave? So let's have a look at our example. Amused, amazed, and excited, they left the circus. Now again, this is using our sentence of 3. When we're using 3 things, it's quite a powerful thing to use, but it adds a little bit of depth to our writing. So here you go. Let's have another go. Something, something, something. She didn't know what happened. If she doesn't know what's happened, how might she be feeling? She might be feeling confused. She might be feeling troubled or worried. She didn't know what happened. So we could just say, she felt confused because she didn't know what happened. Pretty standard. Confused, troubled, worried. She didn't know what happened. Just makes our writing sound a little bit more sophisticated, a bit posh, a bit more fancy. So here's our first chilly activity. Here we've got some... Whoa, what are you doing? There we go, okay. So we've got some adjectives here. Can you fit these or use these in these sentences? Can you use your own ones? Something, something, something. The children quickly escaped. How would they have been feeling? Something, something, something. She won the dance competitions. Think about the order of the words that you use as well. Something, something, something. They ran from the monster. Now here we are. We've got some pictures here. Now create some of your own ed sentences using pictures. So use these pictures. Now you could do really standard ones like this. Now you could also add a lot more interest into your sentences. Remember, it's here to help you. Complete 8 of your own ed sentences while including different adjectives in each sentence. So try and use a variety of them. And we've got lots here. Uninterested, maddened, perplexed, bothered, dejected, intrigued. I'll be intrigued to read your sentences and see how you get on. So pause the video if you don't want to see the answers for number 1. If you do want to see them, I'm going to show you some answers for slide 1. Here we go. Confused, shocked, scared. They escaped the building. Excited, elated, thrilled.